Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you back to Carry Grace. Alright, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a get it all done video, but I'm going to be doing this a little bit more vlog style. Last week, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if you do, you maybe noticed and took part in all the little polls that I did. I asked for like, what are your favorite kind of videos to watch on YouTube? Who are some of your favorite people to watch on YouTube? Just a bunch of different questions. And I had so many requests to do vlogs. Now, I am not going to start vlogging. Let me just throw that out there. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna try to make my get it all done videos a little bit more vlog style. Now, one of the main reasons I don't do this anymore and had stopped doing this is because of my video equipment. I purchased a new camera and it is not good for vlogging. Let me just put it that way. So I'm gonna try to use my phone today. We're gonna see how that goes. Sometimes I have technical difficulties using my phone. Not gonna get into all that, but I'm gonna try it because you guys have asked for this. So I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me today. We've got a lot to do. The first thing I've gotta do is I need to do some grocery shopping. I've gotta do like a return. I need to go to Target. I need to do some things like that. It's actually Monday when I'm filming this. Last week, my kids were gone a few days last week, and then our weekend was different than a normal weekend, and so my routines, they just didn't really happen because I chose to do some other things. So today, instead of my normal Monday routines, I'm gonna be kind of doing more of like a house kind of quick reset. So let's get busy. The first thing though that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go run errands, get all that stuff done, and then I will see you guys back here in just a minute. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick grocery haul. I'm gonna start with what I got at Target. The main thing I went to Target for was a metal cart for our homeschool. They were out of them, so they did have one of these, so I picked up one of these, and I will probably be using that on the top of the cart. Then I picked up some Method Daily Shower Spray. I'm gonna start using this in our shower, and then I'll probably make a homemade one and then I'll fill this back up with the homemade one. We were out of sponges. I needed a new little scrubber, and then I also picked up just one of those little sponge holders that goes on the side of your sink. And then at Aldi, the only thing I got at Aldi, they had the trail mix that I like on sale, and then I just got a couple loaves of bread. Everybody in our house eats a different kind of bread, so that's why we have such a variety. The bulk of our groceries came from Walmart this week. I already had most of like all the meats and stuff that I needed, but I picked up a bag of jasmine rice. We use that rice for pretty much everything. I needed some ground beef, a couple things of frozen veggies, several things of cheese and sausage, and then I got some lunch meat, some crackers, another thing of milk, bananas, crackers. We've got some buns here, some lettuce, strawberries. These I just got to put in the pantry. We're not going to use those this week. Some baked beans, ranch dressing, coffee, some Spanish rice, and then croutons and some pasta. Got a couple things of chips, some hamburger buns, and then also another loaf of bread. The non-kind of grocery things I got, I picked up some paper towels, some mints, and then I finally found this e.l.f. concealer, the hydrating one. I've heard that it's pretty good, and I was out of concealer, so I grabbed that. And then I also use this pretty regularly, the eyelid primer. I like that. Just a couple things of air freshener, and that is it. Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love, let me love you. Let me love you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. Words all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious.
All right, guys, so I got everything put away. I kind of took a minute and got a few things done. We were gone almost 4 hours. I was not expecting to be gone that long. It just took a long time. We had several errands to run, so I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna get these things marked off on my to-do list for today, and then we'll see what we need to tackle next. All right, so first thing this morning, I did start this. The boy sheets are in there, but that's not done yet. We did go to Academy, we went to Target, we went to Ross. I have already started making tea. I need to do a quick vacuum. I need to fold some laundry and get it put away, and then I need to straighten the living room. Before I do that though, we got a new toaster oven and it came today. So I'm gonna wipe down the counter. I'm gonna get rid of the old one and then set this one up. We have had our toaster oven for probably 8 years. It's been a great toaster oven. I had started researching toaster ovens before we ever moved, and it was kind of overwhelming. I don't know why. Toaster ovens, like really big, nice ones, they're expensive. The reviews seem to be kind of all over the place, and ours is just kind of like we can tell it's going to quit soon. And so I think it was last week, maybe the week before. I think it was the week before. Bed Bath & Beyond, I was on their website looking, actually my husband was on their website looking for something, and he noticed that they had just a small Black & Decker one. It was on sale for like 20 bucks, so we just ordered that because then we didn't really have to think about it. So I don't know how long we'll have this one. It's smaller than our other one, but it was 20 bucks and it should work, so I am happy with that.
Should let you know, yeah, no, no, us no more, we don't know, no, us no more, we don't know. us no more. We don't know us no more. No, no. We don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. No, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Don't know us no more. No, I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. No, I thought I should let you know. Don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. No, no. We don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. We don't know us no more. No, no. Yeah.
All right, so I got that all set up. I'm gonna leave the instructions here because I'm sure that my husband's gonna wanna look at those. I do not do that sort of thing. I did notice that the tape left a little bit of residue right here and there, and then just a little bit right here. So I'm going to take my lemon essential oil. I'm just gonna put a little bit on this paper towel and it should come right off.
Everything that we could have been, but I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're
All right, so that worked like a charm. I don't know that you're really gonna be able to see it, but it totally worked. While I'm over here, I wanted to show you a couple of things. Up here in my pantry, I don't know if you have been watching any of my videos where I have kind of tried working on my pantry. I ended up moving a lot of my like baking things and dried goods to this cabinet in containers and got them out of my pantry. And it has made my pantry so much better. I know I showed you my pantry here just a little bit ago when I was putting groceries away, but that is kind of what made the biggest difference. Is I kind of just made it so that this is really just like food that we eat. And then over there is the dry stuff. And so that made a big difference. All right, so real quick, I thought I would show you how I have changed up my planning system. Now, the last time I did a planner video, I was using the Spaces planner, which is an awesome planner. It's a great planner. It's really flexible. It's got just a lot of different lists. It's kind of the format of it. And then it's got very small space at the bottom for like your daily things. And it worked great. But once we moved and kind of COVID hit and just all the things, I felt like it wasn't, I don't know, my brain, it was like I just couldn't flip the switch and that worked well for me anymore. And I think it's just because we're not doing as many things. I just don't have as many things going on. And so it wasn't like I felt like I had to fill everything up. It just felt like the layout just wasn't quite right anymore. So I thought I would show you guys what I have been using. Anytime my planner kind of quits working, I feel like I always go back to the Bloom Daily weekly pages, and I'll show that to you. So what I did, I have a pad of those, they're undated, and I punch them to put in my happy planner or to put in a happy planner. And then what I did is I just purchased the, I forget what they call it, but it's just like the 6-month undated version of the happy planner. All I really wanted was the monthly pages. Now I will say that I am looking for a better option, because while this works great, I do not like having an undated planner that I have to go through and fill in all the days on the month and all the things. I don't enjoy the process. It's tedious, it takes too much time, and I just don't enjoy it. But this is what I'm gonna use through the end of this year. And then hopefully by the time January rolls back around, I think I have an option for something that's going to work. But this has been great. I really like it. And so I just kind of thought I would show you what I'm doing. All right, so I just have a Happy Planner notebook. This is just a cover that came off of a notebook. These are the metal discs that I really like. And then I part the extension pack. That's the word I couldn't think of a few minutes ago. It's a 6-month extension pack, and I only needed the monthly, so I took the weekly pages out. And then here is an old month. I kind of color coordinate a few things with some highlighters, and this kind of houses everything. People's schedules, appointments, things like that. And then what I did, I haven't done this yet, but this is what the inside looks like. I'm going to take these two together. I just haven't done it yet. And then I can use this for just kind of like a master task list for the month. And so that's how I'm going to be using that. And I just like having a big monthly calendar. This is the 8.5 by 11. So it's like a regular sheet of paper. And like I said, I just did the 6 months for this. And so this will go through December. All right, so the next section I have, and like I said, this is kind of just a deconstructed Happy Planner notebook. It came with kind of some different filler paper. It came with some dividers, and I just made labels. So right here I have weekly, and this is where I'm using the plum paper pages. I really like these because they're just super versatile. The way I use them is like I put the day of, or the week's date up here, and then right here is where I list appointments for the day. So if my son is working, his schedule goes on here. If we have an appointment, like just all those kind of things, that is what goes here. I do not put lists and things like that right there. And then right here, this is normally where I will plug in my meal plan. Now, I don't actually meal plan in this. I use the Cozy app for that. I use the Cozy app for a lot of things, but there are certain things where I do like to just kind of write them down. Now, the reason I like this is because I kind of just use this as a brain dump for the week. So up here, if I know there's several things that I must get done for the week, I just put them right here. And then all the little things that I want to get done, just all the little to-dos, I put them here, just in a kind of brain dump form. And then down here, this is where I list things like, let me see if I've got one filled in so you can see it. I don't usually fill them all out, but I'll have things like devotions and Bible, exercise, get dressed. Just if there's something kind of that I really want to focus on that week, I will list that there. And then, okay, so here is my notes section. Used to, I just had like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I would turn the page. But I started following Melissa from Life with Less Mess, and she shared how she sets up her to-do list for the week. And she uses a Lime Life planner, and it has like 4 lists on a page. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she does 1 per day. So it's essentially the same thing, just set up a little bit better. So once I saw her layout, I decided to kind of adopt the same thing, and I really like it. So mine is a larger page because this is an 8.5 by 11. So I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then Saturday and Sunday. And these lists, they kind of grow as the days go and as the week goes. So like here was today, and then tomorrow I've got a few things listed, but I will add more things to this in the morning. And I really like how this works. It's nice to just have a to-do list for the day where I can write down all of the little tiny things that I don't want cluttering up my weekly view. I do also have a home section, and this is basically my Fly Lady control journal. I have meals that we like to use in here, things like that. I've got cleaning lists, stuff like that. While we're in my planner, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this week's meal plan. Monday, we are doing sloppy joes and tater tots. Tuesday, we're gonna have tilapia and either pasta or rice as a side dish with broccoli. Then we're gonna do a turkey chef's pasta salad. Thursday, we're gonna have leftovers. If we end up not having enough leftovers, I did pick up brats and hamburger buns with my grocery haul. and I will just substitute that in. And then Friday we're gonna do pizza. Saturday we're doing barbecue chicken on the grill with rice, baked beans, garlic toast. And then I haven't figured out Sunday yet. I will decide this when I do my meal plan for this week on either Thursday or Friday. All right, and these are the pens that I like to use. I like to use the Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7. I picked up a pink one and a turquoise one because they coordinate really well with these balloon pages. And then sometimes I just use a regular black. This is the 0.5, which I don't like as much. I do prefer the 0.7. But these, they're not my favorite pens, but they're my favorite pens to write with on this paper. I really just put it all together myself, but it's the components that work. And because I've been following Melissa from Life with Less Mess, and she has been talking about the Lime Life Planner, that's not one I've ever used before. And it's super customizable. And so I may look through it again and see if I can figure out a format that may work for me really well using that planner. But I will say that that page from the Bloom Daily, that page with everything for the week kind of on one page, that is such a great visual, because most planners, you have like half the week on the left and then half the week on the right. And for whatever reason, that is hard for me. I really like everything kind of being on one page and then separating like little to-do tasks. And the other thing that I do is the things that are on the brain dump list, I like to, sometimes I'll just check them off right there, but sometimes if I figure out when I need to do those things, I will just move that to my daily list. So that is how I have been handling planning lately, and it's working really well. All right, so now that we're done talking about that, I need to get back on my list. Today, like I said, everything has taken longer than I thought it would, but I still need to straighten up the living room. I need to do a quick vacuum, and then I need to do some laundry. Like I need to fold it and put away. I've got a lot of laundry kind of going, but I need some that needs to be folded and put away. So let's tackle that.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again.
All right, guys, so I just got done doing a quick vacuum of the high traffic areas, and now I need to tackle this laundry. It really shouldn't take long. You can see I don't have sheets on my bed, but I like to go ahead and put my comforter back on and just kind of make it neat. It just makes it nicer for folding laundry. So, like I said, I'm still waiting on sheets and stuff in the dryer. I'm gonna tackle this and get it done.
Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know. Dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm.
All right, so everybody's clothes are folded and put away. They're gonna stay right here though until this evening, and then everybody will come in here and they will get their own stack and put it up. Mama just folds it. Now I will put mine and my husband's away, but my kids, they are in charge of their clothes. All right, so this is a pretty typical Monday for me. This is why I don't do the traditional Fly Ladies home blessing on Monday. I just do sheets, and sometimes I will scrub a shower if necessary, but I kind of just use Monday to catch up and kind of reset everything. Our Saturday, I've talked about this before, but our Saturdays and Sundays are usually kind of busy, specifically our Sundays. We just have a lot of places to be with church things and things like that. And so even when we are in the middle of our homeschool year, which we have not started yet, we will be starting soon. But Monday we kind of get school done, and then I kind of just catch up and kind of reset everything. I like to do kind of a quick vacuum, get kind of caught up on laundry because I don't usually do a lot of laundry during the weekend. Some weekends I do, it just depends on what we have going on. And then I don't usually grocery shop on Monday either. That was simply because my kids were gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I just didn't do it because they were gone, and I did some fun things. And so today, like I said, was just kind of a catch-up day. All right, so we're going to check a few things off. These are still in the washing machine. My mattress pad, I had to start it again. It just wasn't dry, so that's kind of why this is being slow. I did a quick vacuum, so we can check that off. And then laundry, fold, put away. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this off because everybody will get it put away since I did fold it. And then I did a quick straighten in the living room, well, our like family room, I guess. So that is done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. It's getting close to dinner time. I think I'm actually gonna have my kids make dinner tonight. We are having a sloppy joes. Earlier today, I forgot to mention, my meal plan this week was super simple. We had several things that were left over from last week. And then this morning I asked my kids, if you got to pick dinner one night this week, what would you pick? One kid said sloppy joes, and he never likes sloppy joes. So I was like, okay. He said, well, I like them when I'm in the mood. So today he's in the mood for sloppy joes. And the other kid said, I really just want tater tots. So I was like, sloppy joes and tater tots, that will go together as one meal. So they didn't really come up with 2 meals for me, but I'll take all the help I can get. So anyway, like I said, my meal plan this week was super easy just because a lot of it is left over from last week. We just didn't get to because, like I said, my kids were gone. And so my husband and I, we actually had a date night, and then we had dinner out with family and things like that. So since we're having easy dinner tonight, I think I'm gonna let my kids do that. That way I can edit this video so that I can get it up. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And if it is well received, then maybe I can start doing these a little more often. Also, if you're new here and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below. And I will see you guys next week.